everybody, it's Jess here with Bless Jess. I feel like it looks a little blurry.
Hey guys.
He's not naked.
I'm not. I just don't have my shirt on because we're going swimming.
So welcome to day 2. Today is Tuesday. Where are we going, Nate? Where are we going? Oh, well, y'all don't want to see him pick his nose. To the pool. So it's about 9:40 or so. Lucy, Grammy, and I are getting ready to go to Bippity Boppity Boutique. If you don't know what that is where you go to the salon and it's the fairy godmothers and they turn you into a princess. So we're getting ready to do that. But to make it a little easier on Nate, we're going to take him swimming. Daddy's going to take him swimming while we go. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
So, getting lots of clips today. Lucy is so excited. She wants to be Belle, so she's going to be Belle, and then we're going to come back, rest for a little while, and then tonight we're going to the Cinderella character dinner, so we're super excited. I'm going to try to get lots of footage for you guys, but first off, let's see Nate getting in the pool. Here we go.
Wait for the wind, wait for the night. Stand here a while, take a little time. Since you went away, it came to a halt. Silence is everywhere, and you're not. And now I'm running like there's no tomorrow.
Okay, he was saying, this is fun, this is fun. So I'm leaving him. I struggled a lot when he was little with a fear of him getting hurt in the water, and I was very controlling about leaving him in a pool with other people, but I'm trusting Daddy. He's got this, and we're gonna go be princesses.
Did you say bippity? Boppity?
Bippity? Boo!
Put your dress on.
Look, the picture dress.
Hello, my dear. Why, you're growing as fast as a pumpkin. Now today is going to be a very special day for you. So, let's get things started with you, dear me. What did I do with that magic wand? I didn't know. Oh, of course. Now, you know the magic words, don't you, dear? Biggity, bobbity, boom!
Okay, we're gonna put your dress on, I think.
Yes. I think that should be just enough to make your dreams come true. Well, hurry along, my dear. Your fairy godmother in training is waiting for you.
Okay, we gotta put your dress on. Wow, it's a perfect twirling dress. So pretty. Are you gonna have your hair done like Belle now? Alright.
Where you move, make me blind. You will always be there. There's no doubt in my mind. You will always be there. Heading out to see ya and leave the rest behind. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be there. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be the one to hold me. You will always be the one who knows me. You will always be, come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, I know, you will always be the.
Now it's time for the best part. Pixie dust for your hair. You can make the biggest inflatable windshield that we can prepare for that. Perfect. Put it right here. We're going to spray some bundle sprinklers that smell like strawberries.
Ooh.
Now, do this, you get to make a very big wish. Are you ready? Put that right there. Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. There you go.
Bobby. May all my princesses and dreams Bobby. Did you make a big wish? Because there's a lot of pixie dust in your hair and it looks amazing. Now stay right there, okay? Stay there. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. So everyone knows you became a princess today, okay? Ready?
Aww. Put your arm through. There you go.
Now we're gonna bobby pin into your dress so you don't lose it, okay?
Perfect.
You just put that right there.
Perfect.
Awesome. Now get back. Now you're gonna cross your all right. Your lap right here. Now, do you want to see? We're gonna call the royal photographer, okay? Now when you can take your picture, ready? Bippity, boppity. Ooh, look at you!
Look how pretty you look.
Awesome. You look just like
You look so pretty.
Now we're going to move over to our royal photographer right here. So you can see your last surprise, okay? Bye, princess.
Go with her. We're coming.
There we go.
Thank you.
Can we go all the way up here, do you think?
Look. What is that? Is that Cinderella's carriage? We're going to take your picture in front of it.
Back up just a little bit. Right. Beautiful.
Hey, let Daddy see you.
So beautiful. You look so beautiful. Come show Grandpa. Grandpa, look how beautiful.
Has anybody seen the? Oh, there's a print. Has anybody seen Lucy?
No, it's Princess.
It's Princess Belle.
Oh,
We took our dress off already, but
she looks beautiful.
show them your Mickey on the back.
Pretty. Let me see your curtsy.
You curtsy?
The curtsy?
You put your foot, look, put your foot
Remember how Belle taught you?
like that.
Behind
Go
you.
like that. Okay? So you stand like this. Put one foot behind you. Behind
Other
you.
way. There you go.
There you go. And then down.
Good.
Good job.
So we are back home. That was a crazy, amazing experience. I will say first off though, first tip, do not park on the other side of Disney Springs when you go down there. We just followed the signs for parking and we're kind of on the other side. No, we were all the way on the other side of Disney Springs than the Bippity Boppity Boutique. I thought Bippity Boppity Boutique was inside of World of Disney, which I think it used to be. Now they have their own. I should have researched this more, and I feel like my makeup is all smeared from sweating. It's all the way on the other side at the very end of Disney Springs, and they have their own little part. So we go in there. We had to wait for a little while to check in, but then we got right back on. Right as soon as we checked in, pretty much they took us on back, and they take you to this little. I showed you guys a bunch. I know it's hard to. Like I'm now telling you what happened, but you've seen this in the video already. But they took us to this little room. It had a big mirror, and that's where the fairy godmother is saying, you know, you're gonna, whatever she said, like you're gonna be turned into a princess, and she waved her wand and everything. That was really cool. We were on our own little dressing room, so we changed her, and then they would have you pay. And I know everybody is gonna have questions on this. I feel like it was a really good value though. No, it's still expensive. So let me tell you how much it was, just because I feel like some of you may want to do this and you need to know, because this information is very hard to find online. So what we got the most basic package, $65. But let me tell you what, and I scabbed my finger today, so let me tell you what it came with. She got to pick her hairstyle, which she chose the one that looked most like Belle, which was pulled up and then the rest down, like half up, half down. Fairy tale. That's what there was. There was ones that you could like add extensions and do colors, and I didn't really think those looked that great, but a lot of people were getting those. And then they could do like the whole thing, but she did half and half. And then so we paid. So it comes with that. You choose your own hairstyle. You get the crown. She also got a jewel on the back, which I'll try to show you. I don't think we have a video of that. A jewel on the back, which is Minnie. I mean, or it's Mickey, I guess. It doesn't have a bow. It's Mickey, but it's pink. And then she got a sash. She got a little bag. It was a really nice like cloth bag, like a little backpack, and they put in there her nail polish that they got, which is completely sparkle, which she loves, nail polish, brush, comb, makeup set. They even gave you shampoo and a makeup wipe to get it all off. They did her makeup, they did her nails. I mean, they just painted them, you know, it wasn't like a full-on thing, but they painted them, and they did her makeup, and of course all of the pixie dust and all that in her hair. And it took a good 45 minutes or so to do the whole thing, and I feel like for $65 it wasn't bad. It's a once in a lifetime kind of thing. It is expensive. I will say I saw a lot of people buying their dress there and buying shoes. You guys, if that's what you want to do, that's great. But the shoes and the dress, the shoes had heels on, which I can't imagine little kids being able to wear that long without needing to take them off. Although they were cute, they're princess, the kind they wear. And then the dress, there is no telling how much that would cost. I think several hundred dollars. So we brought our own dress, and she just wore her sandals, which her dress covers anyway, so I didn't feel the need to do that. We did the most basic one there was, and it was amazing. She still had the same experience, and it was perfect. She, though, when we sat down, so after you pay, then they take you back to the room where all the fairy godmothers are, and they sit you down and they turn you into, like, they do your hair and all that. And there was probably 20 or so. It's like a big circle, and there's like 20 chairs with girls in them, and then the fairy godmothers. She turned into a different person once we sat her down there. You guys know how Lucy is like really bubbly and outgoing and talkative. She shut down. I think she was just overwhelmed. This is how she looked, which you probably could tell from the videos. This is how she looked through the whole thing. No matter if they were asking her a question or asking her to choose a color for her nails or for her makeup or anything, she had just this like serious face. She would not smile for a picture. It was so weird. I think she was just so overwhelmed. She didn't cry or anything. And I asked her later, I said, "Were you scared?" And she said, "No." So I don't know. I think she was just completely overwhelmed. So we did the whole thing, and you guys, they do it right at Disney. I mean, they had the whole wand with the fairy dust, which was just like glitter, and they did like "May all your dreams come true," bippity boppity boo, and they do the stuff, and the fairy godmother stayed in character the whole time. My mother-in-law asked her how long that she had been doing this, because she was asking us where we were from and stuff, and so we were talking, and she said that she was actually from the same area as we live, and so we're like, "Oh yeah, how long have you been doing this?" And she's like, this boy had fun in the pool. So she said, "Well, how long have you been doing this?" And the lady was like, "Oh, well, fairy godmothers have to spend at least 1,000 years in training before they become fairy godmothers." And it was so funny. They totally stayed in character. So anyway, after that, they walk you out. I'm trying to turn this back on for Nate. They walk you out. Nate, this is about to die. They walk you out. They walk you out, and everybody, like, they walk you out, and you do like this little photo shoot with the Cinderella's carriage, and everybody, when you walk out after doing that, like, says, "Hi, Princess Belle. Hi, Princess Belle." And they're just everybody's oohing and ahhing. And after that, she started liking it a little bit more. By the time we got home and she got to show Daddy and Grandpa and everything, she was really excited. No, we're not doing that. Nate thinks that we can film his. Okay. Right now, we are getting ready to just chill for a little while, and then we're going to do the Cinderella's dinner. So I'm going to vlog all of that, so I better stop talking now before the video is like 100 years long, and Nate's not going to let me talk anymore anyway. So we will see you guys back when we're getting ready for Cinderella's dinner. Okay, so we're in the process of getting ready to go to the dinner, and I realized as I was editing the video from Sunday, I didn't show you our area. I showed you the kids' room. I showed you the little den. This place is huge. We are so blessed to be able to stay here. Probably the nicest, seriously the nicest place, the nicest room I've ever stayed in. They were nice enough to let us have this big like master bedroom, and I didn't show you it while it was all pretty. Now it's kind of a mess. Actually, it's a big mess, but I wanted to show you guys. We're staying at Blue Green Vacations, and this is the fountains if you know anything about that. I just thought I'd mention that. But this is the bed. Again, it's just been laid in, so I'm not doing it any favors. And I'm going to show you my favorite part in just a second. But first of all, it has a balcony, screened in balcony, and right outside is the huge pool. Can y'all see it? And there's 2 water slides. It's so nice. Huge balcony. And there's also a balcony on the other end where the little living area was. A super nice shower that has a light. Well, I'm turning on fans. Not doing it. There you go. And up above is like a rain shower. And then it also has a little spigot. But my favorite part, and it is not, you know, and it's most beautiful. I keep turning on this weird fan. My favorite part of this condo, it's all beautiful, guys, but my favorite part, there's a TV in here right next to this giant tub. So nice. I've already taken like 3 baths. I'm about to take another one. I could like live in here. It's so nice. I just want to show that because I didn't show it. I was editing and I was like, I did not show that huge amazing bedroom and bathroom. And so nice. It has like a little door here that closes to give you privacy if somebody's getting ready. I mean, this place is just so nice. So we are getting ready to go to Cinderella's royal dinner, whatever it's called. I think it's called a happily ever after or something dinner. Lucy is so cracking me up. Anytime something barely touches her, she's like, did I mess up my hair? And she's like, I don't want to go to sleep tonight because I'll just sit up so I don't have to mess up my hair. I'm hoping that we can make the hair last through tomorrow because she is not ready to let go of it yet. They put so much stuff in her hair that I think as long as she doesn't get too wild on her, you know, tossing around tonight, if she just stays pretty still, it'll probably be fine for tomorrow, but we'll see. She is so cute. So we'll show you everything about the dinner. So I'm going to try to save some time because I know this vlog is getting long. Dinner coming up next. I don't know where we're going still.
So Cinderella wanted to go to the ball, which is a really fancy dance. And the shoes she had were 2 beautiful glass slippers. And then she went and danced with the prince, but then she had to go home.
Is it good? What are you eating? Cantaloupe? Watermelon? Chicken? Corn? Nice. Green beans? What do you think of the food?
Very, very good.
This is like tortellini, chicken, catfish. Oh, she got some crackers too. The desserts look really good. This is strawberry soup.
It's actually what sure hopes. And maybe even playing hide and seek with the mice and the flowers. So if they like to do some keep an eye
Yes.
Mom, look, have you blueberry? Have you blueberry? tiara. That must mean you're a real princess, doesn't it? Thank you so much. Maybe you should give me more dessert.
The best part. The best part.
That's why they have the whole dessert.
Yeah.
You don't need other food.
That's all.
It's true. It's
Yes.
that your favorite food.
Hey, bye-bye.
I need to feel you. He understands. We're friends.
Yes. Can you see her?
I want attention.
You dance? Look at him. Look at him. Do you see him? Do you see him? Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
See that's cool. I like it because it's a list.
Look at the castle.
Mama, I want to get this for my birthday. Mama, I want to get this for my birthday.
You saw a lot of things when you get for your birthday.
Mom, I'll get this for my birthday because I kill it.
Okay.
Oh, what's this?
Star Wars. Yeah, just don't mess your hair up. What does Pluto say? Do your hands. Do your hands like you were doing a minute ago. She wants to meet. Yes.
Yeah, you have to get this for your birthday, Mama. Oh, want to get this for your birthday? I was going to get that waterfall. Mama, keep looking. We're going to get back on the monorail in a minute. Let's keep looking. I don't want to keep looking. Same thing, Mama. What? Same thing. Let's look at that.
Hey everybody, so we are done with dinner.
And Lucy's right here.
Lucy's, Princess Lucy's right there. And you are going to hear our GPS try to get us
And
back.
look at my book.
Yep, she got her book signed a lot of times today.
And you see, I'll draw some things in there.
Lucy's signing her own page. So I'm going to give you the rundown on what all we did and how it was. And maybe I can do actually a review if anybody cares on it. But this is like the short version. So we went to Grand Floridian for the 1900 Park Fair restaurant for the happily ever after dinner. I think that's what it's called. Okay, be quiet for just a second. Right as soon as we got there, we realized that I left this bag in the car, and we had already been sat at the table, and we parked quite a ways away.
And Daddy got it.
And I realized her autograph book is in this bag. We had left the autograph book in the car. We were already sat down at the dinner table, and they had already said, y'all's table is the first table that when they come out of taking a break, your table is where they go first, which was kind of good, I guess, because we at least kind of knew when they were going to come out. But then I realized as we're getting stuff ready we don't have the autograph book, and we had already lost it once today and found it. It was like tucked in the stroller in a weird spot. So David had to like run, and as soon as he left, Cinderella, okay, if it had been anyone else, it probably would have been a big deal. She comes to the table. I get a quick picture with her, but I don't have the autograph book. And Lucy actually cares more about the autograph book than the pictures, I think. So
in the picture.
yeah, you're in the picture. So Cinderella comes to the table, but we don't have the autograph book. And so
Daddy got us for it.
Daddy was running to the car. So by the time he got back, that was it. We'd already got our food. Like, we went and got, it's a buffet. I don't know if I said that. It's a buffet. But they had actually a lot of good food, don't you think? It was a good mixture. There was like a carving station with meat. What meat do they have? I didn't get that.
Should have ran the camera along it.
I know. I felt like it was being kind of awkward for me to show like the camera up there, but they had like, I think it was like roast beef and then something else. Then they had tons, like they had salads and soup and pasta. They had like Mongolian beef. It was a very interesting kind of mixture of things. And then the dessert. Oh my gosh. All like little, I see it. All little bite-sized little desserts. They had gummy bears, which is Lucy's favorite. They had little tarts and little, it was so good. So we had already gotten our food, and David went and got his when he got back. And then we saw all the other characters. So we saw Prince Charming. We didn't see Mickey.
We didn't see Mickey today.
We saw Prince Charming, and we saw Lady Tremaine, which is Cinderella's stepmother, but she was actually really good. They all were super nice, even the apparently. They were still really nice to us, because I was kind of afraid how Lucy would act towards them, but she really liked them too. So Lady Tremaine, and then we saw Anastasia and Drizella, and then it was like the hunt to get Cinderella back to our table, because like once they've already made their rounds, they just go on to other tables. They don't come to you again. And we needed that autograph, and so we were like stalking Cinderella, which is kind of what you don't want at a buffet, at a character dinner, because that's like the whole point, is you don't have to stress about hunting people down. But we were like hunting her down. Finally, she was off kind of by herself, walking somewhere else, and we just went up to her and asked her for her autograph, and she gave it to us. So that was awesome. And Lucy gave her a hug and all that. I don't have that on film just because we just had to do it real fast. And then after that, we went to ride the monorail, because Lucy hasn't ridden the monorail, and we're not doing a park hopper, so it was like the only chance we had to kind of ride it. And the Grand Floridian is connected to the monorail system. So we went over, I feel like I'm talking so fast, but I'm just trying to get this in. We went over to the Polynesian resort and kind of walked around and looked around, and then we got back on the monorail and came back to the Grand Floridian. So we made like the full loop. It was really good. It is expensive, and I'm trying to tell you guys prices because we didn't know the prices going in. I mean, I knew around the price it was going to be. It was actually a little cheaper than I thought it was, because I had read somewhere that it was $60 for adults, like $30 for kids or something like that. It is like drinks are included, like non-alcoholic drinks are included. Like I said, really good food. The best thing I had was they had this cheesy tortellini that I really liked. They had this honey butter with cornbread that was really good. What was your favorite? Oh, the strawberry soup. They had their classic strawberry soup I really liked. What did you like?
All of that was good.
Lucy had, and they had like these little sections of the buffet that was lower, and it had kid food on it. So Lucy had chicken nuggets, but they also, and she loved the watermelon. But the kid food they had, in case you have kids and you're thinking about this character dinner, and I'll tell you the price in just a second. She liked it. They had hot dogs, meatballs, pizza, macaroni and cheese,
chicken nuggets,
I said. I feel like there was something else. Corn,
meatballs,
I said meatballs.
marinara. I think they had spaghetti too.
Maybe pasta of some sort. Lucy had chicken nuggets, green beans, rice, fruit, but mostly that girl ate desserts, and I was fine with it because it's like, whatever. She had brownie and gummy bears. They had a huge bowl of gummy bears for the kids. The desserts were so pretty, and my favorite was the little fruit tart I had. That was so good. So we are full, but the price was I guess like $49 each for us. So it was like $100 for ours, which is crazy. I will say that is high, but that's actually really good for a character meal because like the royal table one, the one that's in the castle, super expensive. So Lucy's was, do you remember, 20 something, and ours was 50 each. So we spent with tax and everything and tip 160, which is high, and it's not something that we'll do every single time, but it is her reaction to all of it. You guys, I have never heard her so talkative and so giddy and so happy. She has just had the best princessy day ever, and I'm just so thankful that we got to do this. And it's not something, like I said, that we'll do all the time. You definitely don't have to do it to have the same magic, but you get to meet a lot of people in a short amount of time. I mean, we waited probably 50 minutes to see Belle yesterday, and it was totally worth it. I would do it again. But you know, we ate and met how many, 5 or 6 people.
Yeah.
So it's definitely worth it if your kids are into. Now, I do think you need to have wisdom, because like Nate, we would have just wasted $30. He wouldn't have cared. He would have eaten probably more than her. But as far as the characters and stuff, he would be playing as Kendall. Like, he wouldn't have even cared. So Nate is at home with Grammy and Grandpa. I don't know if I said that. I think I'm somewhere else I said that. And, yeah, and we miss Bubba, but he had more fun there, and they're able to get into bed hopefully soon. So we're headed back home, and I'm going to stop talking because I know this vlog is super long, but it has been like Princess Lucy Day. And I will say, if you ever get your kids made up into a princess at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, everyone that you pass by throughout the rest of the day is going to stop and just ooh and all over them. So many people have stopped us and said, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. And the dress, you guys, I got for $20 on Amazon. We saw dresses for $60 and up today, and I think our dress is prettier and it's more comfortable. It's not itchy, that itchy material. And I even had a cast member ask me, did you make that dress? Where'd you get that dress? It's really pretty. And it was on Amazon for $20. So that was a good savings. But anyway, I know this vlog is getting long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tomorrow we are going to Hollywood Studios. We're gonna ride Toy Story. We're gonna ride, we're gonna do the Disney, what's it called?
Clubhouse Stage Show.
It's a Disney Junior Live show, and just have fun in Hollywood Studios. Hoping we get some energy. All the adults are very tired. It's been a long few days, but we're excited to finish out strong, and then finishing up the parks on Thursday with Magic Kingdom. So we love you guys. We hope you enjoyed following us around today. If you like this video, make sure you give it a super big thumbs up. Thumbs up for Princess Lucy. Lucy, you want to say anything else? She's a little whiny and tired.
I'm sad.
You're sad for why?
In 1 mile, turn left.
She doesn't know why.
She doesn't know why. It's been a very long day, and Princess Lucy has not had
She needs her beauty sleep.
Probably she hasn't had a nap in days.
Not here, honey. Not here.
Oh, not here. So
She needs her beauty sleep.
okay. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave Princess Lucy a comment down below. Tell her how beautiful she is. And if you aren't subscribed, we would love to have you subscribed. We're going to be posting more and more Disney vlogs. So we'll see you guys back later.
You won't make me blind. You will always be there. There's no doubt in my mind. You will always be there. Heading out to see ya and leave the rest behind. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be there. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always